It's about 9 months until the US presidential election. As expected, Trump secured the early primaries of the Republican Party, making it likely to see his name on the ballot alongside Biden in the November election. In this video, we will discuss the easiest path for Biden to defeat Trump in the 2024 presidential election. Stay tuned. As we have discussed many times, and as you may have heard, the US presidential election has a unique nature with only a few states determining the outcome. Though this may change in the following months, it seems that in the 2024 election, the key battleground states are Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Winning what is commonly known as the Rust Belt, encompassing Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, would be sufficient for Joe Biden to secure the presidency. These states have a long-standing history of Democratic dominance, and Trump's victory in them in the 2016 election was the crucial factor in securing the White House. Trump managed to flip these states in 2016 after a Democratic stronghold of more than 2 decades, with Wisconsin's gap extending beyond 3 decades. However, Biden successfully reclaimed these 3 states in the 2020 election. Drawing from the voting history and the cumulative electoral votes in these 3 states, it becomes evident that the most straightforward path for Biden to secure victory in November is by winning Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Additionally, it is highly unlikely for Trump to win the election without securing at least one of these 3 crucial states. Now, let's delve into a more detailed examination of the polls in these 3 states, considering the errors in polls from previous elections to formulate a prediction. However, it's important to note that this prediction may evolve in the coming months as new polls are conducted. In Pennsylvania, the polling average indicates 45% support for Biden compared to Trump's 44.4%. Notably, more than 10% of voters remained undecided. In the 2020 election, polls showed Biden's support exceeded his actual votes by 0.04%. Therefore, if the current elections polls deviate similarly to the last presidential election, Biden maintains a lead in Pennsylvania. However, it's crucial to recognize that 2020 wasn't the latest election at the state level. In 2022, Pennsylvania held gubernatorial and Senate elections where the average error was 3.85% against Democratic candidates. Adjusting the results based on the 2022 election in Pennsylvania, the situation appears more promising for Biden with a lead of about 4.5%. Another factor to consider is the trend in the recent polls, where Biden's support is consistently increasing. However, this trend may fluctuate in the coming months. In Michigan, the polling average shows Trump's leading with 46%, while Biden has 40.7%. A notable 14% of voters remain undecided. In the 2020 election, Trump's vote surpassed the poll average by about 1.4%. If this pattern persists, Trump would secure victory with a 6.72% lead. However, taking into account the error from the 2022 statewide elections in Michigan, Biden would lead by more than 4%. Presently, there is no significant trend observable in the polls in Michigan. In Wisconsin, according to the polling average, candidates are in a tie at 45.8%, with over 8% of voters still undecided. In the 2020 election, the polls deviated by about 5% in favor of Biden. Consequently, after adjustment, Trump could potentially win in November with approximately a 5% lead. However, considering the 2022 elections, where the polls deviated about 3% against Democratic candidates, if this scenario repeats in the 2024 election, Biden would emerge as the winner in Wisconsin. Currently, there is no recent polls in Wisconsin, making it challenging to track trends. Therefore, if the polls mirror the deviation observed in 2020, Biden's chances appear slim. However, if they align with the 2022 pattern and voters' decisions remain consistent, he would secure victory in the 3 main battleground states by a safe margin, ensuring his continued presidency. An intriguing aspect of polls is the number of undecided voters. 2024 race between Trump and Biden is a rematch, with each candidate serving one term as president. Therefore, it should be apparent to voters whom they are inclined to support. The dynamics become even more fascinating when examining the number of undecided voters 9 months before the 2020 election, particularly in Michigan and Pennsylvania. Undecided voters at this stage for the 2024 election are nearly twice as many as those in the same time frame in 2020. As we approach the election day, the quantity and the quality of the polls are expected to improve, leading to more precise predictions. Monitoring these states in the coming months for any shifts in the political landscape is crucial. We will provide periodic updates, so make sure to subscribe to this channel to stay informed about the subsequent videos covering the 2024 US presidential election. This was an overview of the easiest path for Biden to the White House. If you found this content informative, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you, so feel free to share your thoughts, comments, and ideas for future topics in the comment section. Thank you for joining, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.